mean, are you guys monitoring your credit? How many people in here are monitoring their credit? Great. You need to be monitoring your credit like you monitor your bank account. You see what's in your bank account every day? You need to be monitoring your credit in the same way. You need to be vigilant about your credit. Some people, they haven't seen their credit report in years. I remember overhearing my parents, and this is the reason why I got so obsessed with credit, because I used to overhear my parents talking, just talk about what they can't do and what they can't have because they have bad credit. And I didn't know what bad credit was. I just knew it was ruining our lives. So when I got grown, I started out real good. I had an 850 credit score. I was like, I'm never gonna have bad credit. And then life happened. I filed bankruptcy. I was making over $200,000 a year. I ended up with a 379 credit score. Y'all know the lowest you can get is 350, right? I had a 379 credit score. So I went from the top to the bottom, back up. Within a year, I had to file bankruptcy. Within a year, I was back up to, 6-something, almost 700. But it was because I changed my habits. I have books about credit. I'm, best-selling books. This really not hard. There's small things that you can do today to get your credit on track. The average credit score for an African American is 671. Everybody else, and y'all like, well, it's up above 620, huh? I thought I just needed 6. No. Everybody else is in the 700s. We're 671. Right. We ain't even in the 700 club, y'all. So even though you can get a loan, you could still do better because the higher your credit score is, the better your interest rates are, the better your car insurance is, right. the less that you have to put down on utilities and deposits and things like that. So good credit health is great for your overall, watch this. If you get a higher interest rate on a house, you're gonna end up paying hundreds of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan because you have a slightly higher interest rate because your credit score is lower. So it affects every aspect of your life, but it's not hard to do. You can get 50, 60, 70 points within a month. Very easy things you could do.
What are the barriers?
The money, the down payment. Question, is it across the nation where the buyers don't have to pay the closing costs anymore? I know that's in Arizona. No. Okay, so in Arizona, the buyers don't pay the closing costs anymore. I'm sorry, the seller. The seller doesn't pay. Yes. Yeah, that's a national thing. So in the down payment for a house in Arizona right now is like $56,000 to get a house because the buyer has to now pay their own closing costs and the commission for the realtor. So the money, even if you have good credit, the down payment, the money, what it takes to go into a house is a huge barrier. So I'm hoping during this conversation, somebody's gonna talk about that. How do you get into a house when you have to put $56,000 down and you have good credit? That wasn't the question, but that is a huge barrier for people who want to go into a house right now.
I just want to add on to that. Everything they talking about, and I do not work for these people. These people don't pay me or nothing. I swear to God, y'all. This is the reason why I went through the NACA program.